Rogue. Rogue. Rogue.
Never fails to make me laugh hysterically. I think I'm so funny. Hello everyone. Welcome to a Rogue stream. Hello, Ms. Mo. How are you this morning? What's the vibes? How you feeling?
I'm fine. I was kind of sick this weekend, and I think I'm still a little sick. Nothing so bad as like, it wasn't bad, just like a cough and a fever and stuff, but it's still like lingering. So
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
it's okay.
Yeah, I saw the picture you posted in one of our group chats of you with the mask on. It was
Oh my God.
such a vibe. It was so funny.
I was like, I will not be both sore throat, fever, and dry skin. I can't do all three. And so I was like,
No.
I'm going to only do it. I'm going to try and control the one thing I can't control, which is my skincare. And so I gave myself a very detailed facial. I did 2 face masks yesterday. One was a clay one, and then the next one was a collagen one that I got in South Korea, and I'm trying to use them up because I feel like they're going to expire soon because I went to South Korea this time last year. Sorry for the coughing. And then, I like obviously washed my face first, did the 2 face masks, did several serums, did an eye cream, and then a really heavy moisturizer and a lip mask. And she's still feeling smooth.
What color do you have on your nails? I see it's very, very pretty.
Oh, I painted my nails yesterday as well. This is Cat's Evasion by Hollow Taco.
Oh,
multi-chrome. So it's like a pink to lime green shift, or not even pink, but like a dark magenta, to lime green shift. So
nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. I'm excited. I ordered, they came out with a new Hollow Taco collection on Saturday with David's tea. And sorry, the mug and the bundle is sold out, but the individual shades are there, I think, last time I checked. But it's like such stunning colors. I was like, this is so stunning. Sorry for everyone who's here for my Friday or my Saturday stream, because I talked about this also during that stream.
Okay, I don't actually think I want any of these colors, but they are. Okay. It's a fun concept, but like,
yeah. I also
is it just these blues? Is just these bluey ones?
There's 3 blue ones. There's a dark blue, 2 teals, and a pearly gray, which is called Pearl Gray, like Earl Grey.
Oh, that's cute, actually. But yeah, I'm a little confused by the color choices. What is David's Tea?
It's a tea. You've never heard of David's Tea? It's a tea company.
No, I've never heard of it.
They're a Canadian tea company. Yeah,
well,
they make.
Why all blue?
Because that's David's Tea's colors.
Oh, well, then that makes sense. But I would.
It's David's Tea's colors is teal.
Actually, the Robin's Egg blue is very pretty. That's like a very if I want to do like a Tiffany nails kind of look one day.
Look, if you're not interested in buying it or you don't think you'd use it, that's fine, because I will bring them next time I see you. So.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Which will hopefully be end of March? Question mark.
I have been trying really hard to utilize my nail polish this year. It's not one of my big 25 and 25 goals, but I think Monday and Friday I'm supposed to repaint my nails. And I did it last night anyway. And amazingly, among my entire collection, I was like, oh, I don't have enough nail polish. Because this is now my 5th time painting my nails this year, and I'm already starting to run out of not even that's crazy, because as you know I have like over 30 Hollow Taco nail polishes, and so I just think that's so funny that I was like, oh, I need more colors. It's like, come on, Wallace. Well, you know what it is, what I really wanted was something like very professional, very subtle. Yeah, yesterday that's what I was in the mood for, and the only one I have is the one that's like kind of chai tea vibes from Hollow Taco. That's like more professional, more subtle, and I wanted something pinker than that. I think I was aching for the classic OPI bubble bath or something like that, and so I think that's what I was hoping for. But no, the goal is to not buy any new nail polish this year. The goal is to use the nail polish I already own.
I'm with Froggy.
I can have enough Froggy because I never paint my nails. As Katie Ann will know, one time I was ooh, well, it doesn't matter. We don't need to go into details. I impulsively spent $350 at Holo Taco while on the phone with Katie.
Yeah.
And
I did enable. I feel like I enabled because I am a Holo Taco stan, but I also paint my nails twice a week at least.
yeah. But I never paint my nails. Like for me, it's about the collection of it, even though from like a logical standpoint, I don't care. Like I don't think want to be a collector. I never
You're too declutter happy to be a collector.
But wasn't that before? That was before the declutter. I think that was
literally, yes.
I think that was one of the reasons that made me realize I needed to do a declutter, because I was like, I literally just spent $350 on Holo Taco when before I had been an OPI collector. Like I was like, I'm only gonna ever buy OPI. I want the OPI like display shelf in my bathroom with all the pretty OPI bottles. Like I'm sorry for all the coughing. I should make myself some tea or something. But anyway, and so then I was like, why did I buy $350 of this brand that is not the brand I'm loyal to? And so then and then during my declutter, I got rid of almost all my OPI, and now I'm craving my OPI again. So
I did a count. Holo Taco has a spreadsheet that has every single nail polish they've ever come out with, and you can like tally how many you have. And this is just individual colors because I don't count, and this is not the glossy tacos or the base coats or they did the special effects toppers on there. But I have 95 individual Holo Taco shades. Not to mention, I have several that are repeats. So I have more than 95 Holo Taco shells.
I thought you were saying you had 95% of all nail polishes they've ever released.
I can tell you actually how many. This is just goes to show how fucking insane I am with Holo Taco. But I've also literally been watching Christine, the owner of Holo Taco, she's a YouTuber, for like 10 years. I like was watching her before she even had Holo Taco. So like I'm an OG.
Oh, same. No, I found her with Polish Mountain, as I think most people did. But I maybe even Polish Mountain. But
I have 38% of Holo Taco things. Froggy! How dare you do this to me?
Trade. Immediate turnaround.
And that's not my other because the other YouTuber that I loved is Kathleen Lights. She's a makeup YouTuber, but she also loves nail polish, and she came out with a makeup brand, and a nail polish brand called KL Polish that was out like in 2016, 2017. I bought a ton of those. There's like a whole bunch of drama that we don't have to get into with that, but she relaunched her brand, and so I have another like whole bunch of ones from Lights Lacquer. So those are the two that I use. So it's not even like I have 95 nail. Yeah,
I've heard that brand. Yeah.
I really like their nail polishes. So it's not just Holo Taco. I also have a ton of Light Lacquer as well. So, look, I literally paint my nails every like 3 days. So.
Yeah, and to me that is appropriate then because it's like in a way it's like a hobby for you.
Yeah, it is 100%.
And for me, the reason it's not acceptable for me is because of how often infrequently I paint my nails, which is something I'm trying to rectify this year, but not in the sense to give me more permission to buy more nail polish, but in the sense of I'm trying to use up my nail polish and then hopefully get it down. Because like the reality is I think tax evasion or CATS evasion is fun, but it's not really me, right? Like that, and that's something I really want to consider in the future when I'm buying nail polishes is like, is this actually a me nail polish? Like the magnetized nail polishes, I have that whole collection, and I think I've worn one of the colors once, and then I did the magnetic effect, and I was like, I don't get it. Like this is not a cool effect to me. So I mean, it is fun to like watch that on camera. That's like
I think tax evasion is fun.
Yeah, sorry.
I know that's what she was gonna call it, was tax evasion, but then they thought maybe that would be lawyers were like, maybe don't call it that, so they called it CATS evasion.
Yeah,
because she's a cat mom. Anyway, I'm gonna say hi to everybody because we've just been
this made me laugh too.
Anyway, hi everyone. Hi Mullen. I bust the windows at your novel. So true. Steve will be joining us soon. Steve has just popped to the shops for a minute. Hi, Madison. You're very welcome. Look, if you are an American, today is not the best day in the world for everybody. So we're just going to push that off to the side. And I also realized about 30 seconds before we went live is that we were also live for the last inauguration because it was on a Wednesday. I think we were live for it.
Did I not watch Biden's inauguration live though? Or maybe I wasn't there for that because I
think we ended early. Was the thing.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say I typically watch inaugurations because I feel like that's part of the patriotic duty. But ever since I've decided to stop like participating in national politics and become a local politics girly, I'm giving myself permission to not have to watch the inauguration. In fact, I was going to do a no internet day today, but because I was sick this weekend, there's just a lot of stuff that I would like to get done that's stressing me out that's not done. And so I'm going to utilize the internet today.
Perfect. I believe this is also, I know this is going to seem, I'm sorry for everyone, but I'm going to say it. I think we were also live, or we were live the day that January 6th happened too. So like, I feel like we're just live during crazy events happening in DC.
I remember I was in the chat of a Kate Kavanaugh stream when the 2020 election got called. And I was in New York City. Too. And I went up to the rooftop of my uncle's apartment at the time. And the entire city was like honking horns and cheering and stuff like that. And that was so crazy. And yeah.
So anyway, I thought we all could use some accountability and just some chitty chats. So that's all I'm going to mention of it. Of anything going on with that. So just to tell everyone that that's what the vibes are today. Thought we could all use some moral support in the form of troublemaker chaos, because what else are we good for?
Excuse me.
Hi, Keiko. Hi, SD Huston. Thank you. Hi, Anna. This was also specifically requested by Anna, who was like, I'm off today. I hope someone goes rogue. And I was like, say less. Hi, Neon Moon. This is just what I needed right now. Struggling with a deadline. Ooh, me too. I got stuff to do today. So this rogue business has been happening a lot lately. Yeah, it's almost like it's not really being rogue. It is rogue in the sense of like there's no warning. There's no schedule. There's just about 15 minutes before it happens. We just boop. Hello. We're just this is it's partially me also trying to slightly make up for a lack of January stuff or January-a-thon, whatever, Johnny January. So
I am going to say this because I said it to Stieg, but I think it is so funny how back in December we were trying to see if we were going to plan like a day of trouble or something like that. And I was all like, no, I'm going to be on deadline. Katie's going to be on deadline. We can't commit to this. But like, that's too much. I'm going to be doing research trips, And I'm pretty sure one of us has been live on one of our channels every single day the past 7 days. I'm pretty sure.
That's what it feels like at the very least. I mean, maybe apart from yesterday.
If not multiple times a day. Because like Friday we had Friday, and then I think someone went rogue on Friday, but I don't remember.
I think we just no. Yeah, we did because Friday was Steve's birthday.
And didn't. No.
And I was live on Friday. I was live on Saturday.
But didn't you also go live on Friday night? Oh no, because you were sick. You had a headache.
Yeah. So
Friday was not Saturday. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's right. Because I drove home and then I got onto the stream. That's right. Because I was like, I streamed with Stieg, but I was remembering the stream we all did.
Wednesday. We did 2 streams on Wednesday.
That's right. We did 2 streams on Wednesday. That's right.
We did stream on Thursday. And speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What is covering your camera?
Hello.
This is my new anonymous panel. What do y'all think? Come on. It's my cosplay as the Pixar lamp.
Not the Pixar lamp.
That's really funny.
Squeak, squeak.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed. That's so
my lamp
funny.
going limp.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Nope. Oh, baby.
Oh god, lip wristed lamp. How are you doing today, Stieg? What's the vibes? How are you?
I had an abysmal weekend.
Oh.
Why? Oh no.
I don't know, my brain.
Have you
But
sat in your daylight lamp?
no, I have not. Well, I'm going limp. Yeah, but I did a card spread yesterday, as I've been doing the 2 previous Sundays for the upcoming week, and I got Queen of Wands,
Okay.
which is like stay focused, focus on your goals, be nice to everyone, and thou shalt succeed. So here we are. I'm trying to stay focused.
Yeah. It's us. It's our goal today.
Will
Even
you
though we're live
stay?
for 6 minutes.
Will you do a session for your daylight lamp tomorrow morning before you go to work for me, please?
Ooh, I'll ask no promises. I'll make no promises, but
I'll ask management.
yeah,
Why
I'll ask
won't
my
you-
people.
Why can't you make me a promise? You promised me before.
Yeah, but then it's so early, Wallace. So early.
Can you not move it next to your bed and then just turn it on?
Oh, it is next to my bed.
Then just turn it on, but then just go back to sleep but set an alarm and just bask in the daylight as you sleep.
I'll take it up to consideration.
Okay.
Jonathan, sorry, Stieg. I was lying on the couch in a drug-induced coma. Must have slipped over to your half of the brain.
No, I'm just like that.
It's January.
It's January. It's also maybe it's like the birthday
Perfect month.
hangover. I always feel like I feel bad like the couple days after my birthday, or like I feel worse because like it's the come down after like, oh my god, my birthday was so nice, and then you're like the next 2 days you're like, well, back to normal.
But it's
My
like
birthday was also very normal, so
Oh, okay, so never mind.
yeah. And also, I find the couple days after the birthday are kind of like the first couple days of the new year. It's so invigorating. It's like, okay, your birthday, I consider your birthday is like a separate entity. And then the day after your birthday is your first real full day of the new age. So that's a perfect time for starting over. And yeah.
Everyone is
Thanks,
sending you
guys.
love and all that. Hi, Cool Gamer. Hi, Susan. No school means I can be here for a live slay. Jod says, I hope y'all are warming for me. It's 58 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius in the office this morning. Wow. It is, yeah, it's pretty cold. It's not, I don't know if it's that cold in our house today, but it is 10 degrees outside. 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like,
I think
oh,
it's 0 here. I think it's 0 here.
so that is minus 12 and minus 17 degrees Celsius respectively for both of us. It's very cold here.
6
Hi,
degrees here.
Wendy. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is that in?
It's
Nope.
more than your town.
It's like 40 something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 43. Oh, that's pretty good. Neon Moon says it's cold AF here, but we live on the top floor of the apartment building. Other people's heat rises up to us. There you go.
That's nice.
I
That's
also live on
good.
the top floor, so
Slay. Hello, Lizzie. Oh my god. What a cute
that is the
little
cutest Kermit.
Oh my god, Kermit reading a book. So cute. Happy to have you here. Hi, Alice. Hi, Sayla.
Good morning.
Oh my god, Susan says, I don't think I've had polish on my nails this century. That's wild.
Katie?
In 25 years?
You paint your nails so much. Are your base nails yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Got yellow nails.
I wonder, like, that's another thing that I've been wondering is because I've never had yellow nails because, again, I don't paint my nails often enough. But I'm like, if I paint my nails for an entire year, will my nails be yellow after it? And then how long will that take for that to go away?
About 6 months, 6 to 12 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or feels rude.
Because that's how long it takes for your entire nail to regrow.
What?
Yeah,
My
I mean-
nails grow way faster than that.
Then probably less.
I mean, there might be
you
individual
also-
differences, but
You could also invest in like a no stain base coat that would protect your
Best?
nails.
Are they like really expensive or something?
No, just
not by
I
tax
don't
evasion
know.
standards, probably.
I have no idea because I don't care if my nails are yellow because
Ooh,
I wear nail polish over them all the time.
that's fair.
But you could probably find one. I have no idea which one would be good or if it would work. So you'd have to do research on that.
How fast do they become yellow?
I don't remember. I've been painting my nails twice a week for 8 years now. Eight or 9 years. So of course mine are going to be yellow. I have no idea when it started being yellow. Because I think I started in like 2016 painting my nails very often. So yeah.
Not fun, but a personal anecdote in the nail growth section is that for some reason, my big toe on my left foot got all blue. Like the nail got all blue when I did the hike this summer.
Was it bruised?
Yeah, you probably had a bruise underneath the nail.
Yeah, so it was all blue, didn't fall off and didn't hurt or anything. But I'm like, oh, do I need to get that checked out? Didn't do it because I checked it out myself. But now it's almost gone, and it's been 7 months.
Yeah, my toenails grow really slowly. That is true. My fingers grow fast as hell. I feel like
your fingers.
Yeah, my fingers.
They gotta get them trimmed every now and then. It's like clipping the outer joint.
Oh my god, it's like the hot dog fingers and everything everywhere.
Oh god, no hot dog fingers. I hate hot dog fingers.
That is like I get that the movie's meant to be absurdist, but that was the line too far for me. That was well, because then my brain was just so confused. I was like, how would that be the rules of this universe? And yet these same people were born, and like evolution still led to these same people being born in this universe. I started to get really confused but I guess that was not the point of the movie.
I don't think you're supposed to overthink it.
You weren't. You really weren't.
It's just like accept the rules of the universe.
Yeah.
Yes, we love you, Anna. Also, though, Mullen and Anna, I believe we'll be going Rogue live at 1 p.m. So we'll be wrapping up around.
Oh my god, so much time with friends today. Oh, I love it.
Guys. Hi, Lavender. Friday was great. Then Steve, then Wallace. Thank you. We love the intro. Yeah, everyone's giving some love for the Pixar lamp. Welcome to the stream, Pixar lamp.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Pixar Lamp.
Oh, in the UK, it's Blue Monday, aka the most depressing day of the year based on weather conditions, money left in your wallet, etc. It's Blue Monday in America too, except it's not. It's red. Anyway, Katie's still in her 20s. Birthdays are different when you're old, Katie.
I did not get a singular present for my birthday. I know, and I know I'm like 40 or something, so who cares? But I'm like, as a materialistic millennial, yeah, not a single one.
Give me your brother's number.
No,
call him up.
He's in the witness protection program. I shan't.
But I passed my work probation. So actually, I'm not feeling depresso espresso. Yay, Mullen. Hold on. We got to give you something.
About me, it's that me. Work probation.
Nice.
It's very cold in northern Colorado. Oh my god, look at you guys in Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you guys in Colorado.
It's flopping freezing here in DMV.
Every time I'm so sorry. Every time Sayla writes DMV, I think she's in the demilitarized zone in between North and South Korea, and I get really confused.
Wow, because I think Department of Motor Vehicles.
That's what I also think.
But I think that's the word for the DC metro area, but I don't know for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know what DMV stands for.
Is it DC, Maryland, Virginia?
Oh, I think you're right.
Or Delaware?
No, Delaware's way far north, isn't it?
I don't think so, but
isn't it? Is Delaware near Maryland and Virginia? I really thought Delaware was part of England.
Delaware borders Pennsylvania, babe.
I know that.
Philadelphia. It borders Philadelphia, which Philadelphia is not New England.
District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia.
So I was right the first time. Slay.
Okay, but Delaware is definitely part of England.
Delaware was let's look at a map.
Wasn't Delaware one of the original 13 colonies?
Okay, so are you saying Pennsylvania is part of New England?
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. Thanks.
That's the whole point. It's one of the original English colonies. New England.
Okay, I don't know if it's considered that anymore, but I wouldn't consider it. I feel like it's not culturally New England though. Here is Delaware.
Oh wow,
Beautiful
Delaware's right across from Washington. Oh, I didn't
I
realize
was like,
that.
it's right here, and here's
That's so
Pennsylvania,
funny because like Virginia
Philly, New
is
Jersey.
so much farther north than I ever realized. Because like Virginia to me always seemed like a southern state, but I guess it's not.
I mean, it technically is because the Mason-Dixon line is this. This is the Mason-Dixon line, which so
Where?
technically
Where?
the border of Pennsylvania and Maryland, like Maryland, that is the Mason-Dixon line, which Mason-Dixon line is the
Can
South.
you
So
zoom out?
technically,
Can
yes,
you zoom out?
yes,
Also, me not thinking New Jersey was an island. For some
it's
reason.
not. I mean, it has like a peninsula here.
Yeah, I guess for me, the South, I feel like I always thought Virginia was more where North Carolina was. Like I always thought Virginia was
Oh
a
no,
lot more south than it actually is, I guess.
no, that makes sense because I said to you, I passed through Virginia to get to Ohio, and you were like, "What?" You were confused.
That's why I was very confused when you said
You were
that.
very confused. Yeah, not including Baltimore. So I'm
But
totally okay.
also, it makes sense that I'm confused because you're from West Pennsylvania, right?
Yes,
So, like,
from over
why
here.
the hell would you be passing through Virginia? Go west, and you get straight to Ohio from Pennsylvania.
Okay, but I was going to Columbus. This is here's. Is there a way I can change the view of this map? Can I make it different?
To not have all
Please.
the lines.
Yeah,
Can
just
check.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so this dotted line here is or I guess it was West Virginia I went through. I didn't go through actual Virginia. I went through West Virginia.
Oh, because it's got that tiny little upshoot.
Yes. So we don't entirely like, so I live up here. And so I
Okay.
came down here like this way because it's, there's a part
Boxing
here.
myself.
Yeah.
West Virginia. That makes way more
Sorry,
sense.
it was West Virginia. I meant, it was West Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Today we learned geography. Yes. Always got to reference the Mason-Dixon. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. Whereas I live on the bottom floor and have to wear double the socks for my poor cold feet. But no,
sorry,
Froggy, you're cold-blooded. You can't be cold.
Inconceivable.
Geography with Katie, yeah. Yeah. I love geography actually. I was very good at geography too. Yeah, sorry. I said the wrong thing.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Mm-hmm.
What is TikTok like now that it's unbanned? Because I deleted it off my phone and it is not available in the App Store. So I'm sort of
I refuse to go on it.
Okay, gotcha. Stieg?
I have it on my phone, but I won't.
I've never been on TikTok, so I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
right. Okay,
My
people.
literal only purpose is to go in and like your Reels Wallace, and then I leave.
Oh, you're sweet. People in the comments who participated in the ban and the ban has been lifted. That's the one thing I have FOMO about. All the funny memes I'm missing. I feel like there's definitely that meme of like that girl who's like, "Hi, hey." It's like that awkward music. Like I feel like
How are you?
Or maybe it's the surprise bitch or I'm just trying to think of like what's the vibe over there.
Here's the thing. There's a conspiracy that that they changed TikTok in the 12 hours that it was off. Because did you see the whole thing? I don't know if you've seen the things.
I saw the messages of like, we're working with President Trump, and then
it's like thanks to it's like so I'm like, TikTok is not going to be the same. They've changed the algorithm. Like I'm in the conspiracy theorist thing of like they've changed the algorithm somehow and they're going to do all this stuff. I'm like, it's not even going to be fun anymore because it's just going to be bunch of bullshit.
My first thought was like, oh, like how you're beta reading a novel and this would be a plot point. You were like, this is a bit too heavy-handed. Maybe reel it back.
Yeah. And yet people are still falling for it. They're like, oh, thank you. And it's like, you can't. It's as if an arsonist lit a house on fire and then helped put it out.
That
like
always
it's
happens,
not.
though.
It's not. Thank you. It's not. Thank you. You set the fire. You set the fire.
But
anyway,
what was I going to say though? Oh right, I was like very not emotional, but I was like being very sentimental about TikTok on Saturday night, and I literally it was like I thought it was going dark at 8:30, and then it was like 8:36, and it hadn't gone dark yet, and then at 8:50 or something, I was like, you know what? It is happening tonight at some point, and I don't want to just be sitting here scrolling, waiting for this like metaphorical death. So I scrolled until I got to like one of those beautiful TikToks where it's an epic drone shot, like over a waterfall down a mountain ravine kind of thing. And a beautiful, like, I think it was the like that outro song, the one where it's like, I'm your king, like the really big epic from M83. I forget the name of the band, but the song is called Outro, but you would know it immediately if I played it for you. It's like very recognizable on TikTok. And I was like, this works. And I literally left them a comment. I was like, just so you know, this is my last ever TikTok, signing off. And now I'm sort of like, I kind of just want that to be it for me. So I know my publisher will probably want me to be on TikTok, but I think I'm just gonna be like, I'm too addicted to it. I'm gonna be like, you can either get a book from me or I can be posting on TikTok. But I feel like
Can't do both.
Yeah, so am I. I'm like, I just it like seeing that just completely like like I just detached myself from any love and care that I had for the app, and now I am nostalgic for what it
yeah.
used to be. But I'm like, it absolutely just like just cauterized any affection I had for that app at all.
Yeah.
Like no more, because I'm like, okay, nice, lick the boot that's on your neck, thanks. Yeah, nothing's actually changed. Like that's what's so weird. Oh, there's also TikTokers who admitted to their secrets. Influencers never did an actual workout. One who never used her own pretty ice cubes, and now they're back. Oh, interesting. So it's awkward. Fine has the opportunity to the funniest thing.
That I
Bring
would
back
get
6-second
back on.
videos. Me too. I love Vine. I don't use TikTok for me. For it was annoying AF to see everyone just posting the not available message and then it's back messages. Yeah, I agree. That's why I've been like, I'm not even on social media right now.
Oh, this made me laugh. I saw a couple of views right before I logged off.
Iconic. I saw this on Threads, which also I know meta terrible thing, but whatever. I saw on Threads and I was like, I need someone to write a sapphic mask thirst like rom-com or dark romance, whatever, and then have Rachel reads with Rachel read it so she can give the entire plot and I don't actually have to read it myself.
Yes, please.
Yeah, like I don't actually want to read
Just
it.
make up the book. She doesn't even have to write it.
Yeah.
Just write an extensive synopsis and I'll listen to it.
Yeah, just let me read the synopsis. Okay, should we do a sprint since we've been here for 32 minutes?
Sure.
Should we do it? Should we? Okay, we should actually get some work done.
Yeah, I do have words to get today.
Yeah,
I won't be technically. Today is meant to be my writing day off. Yeah, but because I was sick this weekend, I'm all sort of like effed up in my head about what I should do. So
you can be sick on work days and take the day off.
Yeah, you took 2 work days.
That's very ethical.
But
how was your weekend? So you don't have to go to work. Beautiful.
Well, but I'm still gonna work today. Not right, but I'm still gonna do work because like I said, there was stuff that was stressing me out yesterday that I wasn't getting it done because I didn't feel well. So
hold on.
Oh God, am I getting a chicken?
No, you're not. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
I don't consider myself a particularly fair person, but I am ethical.
What? How is that?
Steek said that it's ethical, and you are ethical.
Oh, got it. Ethical?
Should have done the pepperoni version.
No,
I wasn't gonna do that to her. I was being nice
Thank
to prove
you.
my point. I was being nice.
Thank you.
We're gonna do.
Is that like ethical Wallace parenthesis derogatory? Is that the pepperoni version?
It's cursed. It's cursed against CEO. I don't know why it's called CEO Wallace.
Oh, because a lot of times when you guys would use that on me, it was because I was making like a overviewing decision about things, and often, yeah, about like the stream or something like that.
So we're gonna do the orgasm timer because I think it's funny to call it that. Hold on. Oh my god, why will I not? Okay, hold on. There we go.
The wizard and I.
So we're gonna do 25 minutes, just some little sprints, just to kind of keep the vibe chilling. So I don't know. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Also, let me know in the comments what you're working on during this sprint. Okay, everyone, that is the end of our first sprint. I almost said second. It's not the second sprint. Are you still writing, Steve? You need a minute? You're muted, babe.
And I guess we'll never know what I did during those 25 minutes.
No, tell me.
I did no writing at all. I finished my dinner, did the dishes, and then I opened a package that had arrived, a parcel, if you will.
Ooh, what'd you get?
It was a Christmas gift from a friend in Ireland. She makes bookmarks. So got a bunch of bookmarks, and they were so cute.
Cute, lovely.
And then I was like, oh, well, I guess I can show them off. You didn't ask, but I'm going to show them off.
I was gonna. I didn't know if they were like secretive. I don't know.
They're not secret. They're not contain any personal information. This is the first one. It has little tassels on it.
Oh my
She's
god.
pink. She's
Oh,
an
she's
artiste.
Yeah. Wow. I love that.
So she made this white
Make
backside,
it
but
bigger.
we don't judge. Make her bigger. This is the first one.
Totally
And then
sex
this
tape.
is the second one, which I love. Very like
Ooh.
Aurora Borealis, but blue.
Yeah, very
Like
galactic.
blue marble with a little pink tassel. So that's number 2. And this
She's
is my
so cute.
favorite. I'm obsessed with this one.
Oh my god, it's
I
like
don't know if he
a
shows
braided
up,
water.
but it's
Oh,
like
wow.
this. Like the lines are silver, so they shimmer in real life, but the camera quality is. Oh, I guess you can slightly see it.
Oh my god, wait, she's stunning. Oh my
Yeah.
god, she's beautiful.
Shout out to my friend Claire in Dublin.
Does she have
So
a
I
shop
was
or anything, or
also,
does she just make them for fun?
she just makes them for fun. She
Okay.
DM'd me just before Christmas and was like, "Hey, I made a bunch of bookmarks. Do you want some?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Duh.
Free gift. So yeah, and then I was like, "How do I?" Because I have a bunch of bookmarks and I never I don't keep them. They're just like laying around. So I'm like, I need somewhere to keep them so I know when I need a bookmark where to find one. Now that I have like fancy bookmarks. And then I had a pen holder that was too big for my pens, but it's the perfect size for my bookmarks. Just this little
Oh my god.
vase here.
Wait, the
So-
writer's companion? That's so cute.
Yeah, I bought it to a pen holder to have on my desk, but then pen exhibit A.
Oh, goodbye.
Farewell. So long.
See you
So
later.
okay, that doesn't work. And I do have a pen holder that I'm already fond of. I've had them since I was like 13 or 14.
Oh yeah, she's
Isn't he
cute.
cute? But perfect pen holder for my little collection of pens. So okay, I guess I'll declutter this, even though I bought it just before Christmas because I was going on a no buy spree, and I had December was very much an impulse month where I'm just bought everything that I wanted because I'm I'm going on a no buy spree. I bought this as a pen holder, but as we see, it doesn't fit a pen. But boy, does it fit a bookmark? Hello.
Oh, it's so cute.
Perfect. And I also have this this bookmark, which I think is the girl who swallowed the sun. No, she who became the sun.
She who become the sun.
And then he who became the ocean, or whatever it is. I bought a couple of special editions because I love the cover, and I started reading the first book. I didn't enjoy it at all. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that was a bust. But this bookmark came with it, so I'm going to keep this.
He's
and then
cute.
someone got the books. Oh, and Sophie got the books. I just gave her the books, and then she gave me a little German Hobbit edition. So yeah, it's now officially a bookmark holder. So if any of my friends have bookmarks that I make for the books, I want to purchase. So hit me up,
There you go.
Katie.
If I make one,
Of course you make one. It's like the easiest merch to make for your book, a bookmark.
Oh my god, are you
People
gonna put the world's tiniest bookmarks in there?
I do have her too.
You do have
I'm
those.
I'm afraid we're gonna need a smaller boat. In fact,
the smallest boat.
the smallest of boats. But I do have the world's tiniest bookmark. She's stinking cute though. She came with a pen.
So cute.
But as we can see, where will I find her?
Oh my god, she'll be at the bottom of the ocean. She's gone.
Hello,
Hello. Are you in there?
No, she does not go in this. This is an adult-sized bookmark holder.
Wow.
So yeah, no,
some
the
commotion.
world's tiniest bookmark. It's so funny. Yeah, Wallace really created a moment with these.
She did. Someone asked what
Yeah.
they were made of. Do you know what they're made of? You can find the comment.
This is like a stiff cardboard paper, and this is just drawn on. I think it's watercolor base, and then it's a penned top coat. These one, I feel like there's something physical that you put on them, except not paint or something. I don't know. Maybe it's like paper or something, or like some, because the camera obviously can't pick it up. There's like a thin layer of color on top, so I don't actually know what it is. But I'll ask my friend if you want to know. And then this one is just a printed one with gold foiling.
Yeah,
Bloop, bloop.
it's really pretty.
So this is now my bookmark collection, and I can become the avid reader that I once was.
We love to see it. Ms. Mel, how did you do? You said you were locked in on a task. Are you still
Yeah.
locked in, or are you
Well,
popping away?
I'm gonna take a break because I measure my I like time my work on said task, and I time it by 1/10 of an hour. And we started that sprint at the 6-minute mark, and it was the 36-minute mark, and that's an easy 0.5 hours. So I'm taking a break for right now.
Okay, it's a lot of math.
It helps me keep
Yes.
track in my spreadsheet, so that way at the end of every month I can calculate how many hours I spent on the task.
I love that for you.
Gotcha. We had some people join us. We had a Becca and a Grayson
Becca. Hey,
who was in the
Grayson.
middle of watching a replay. Hi, hello, welcome to the real thing.
Well, the replay is the real thing too, but welcome to the live show, I guess.
the live show. Hi, Bombastus. Hello, Jules. I think that was all the new people that popped in. Selah is now prepping her nails to be painted. What color, Selah? Let us know. Maybe Lavender is working on an outlining project I'm calling Strahdborn. Does this have to do with the legend of Strahd?
The Curse of Strahd?
The curse of Strahd? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
It might
Let
be
us
the
know.
Legend of Strahd. I don't know, but I feel like
Something Strahd. Something Strahdy is
Strahd.
happening.
Strolling the Strahd.
Oh dear.
Jess got all of Friday's invoices input into the computer and still have 5 minutes to go. Woo!
Dang, son. Dang, daughter.
Anna is up to 997 words for the day. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Someone's taken use of their day off to be
Wow.
on.
Susan sat on hold for 10 minutes, talked to somebody for 60 seconds. Sigh. Then I got 90 words in my adult gold mine horror. Ooh.
Sign me up, Susan. Where can I sign up? Where is the
Where's
entry
your
sheet?
Where's your newsletter?
Where's your soapbox on corner? Can I listen?
Can I come in? Neon Moon says assignment is polished off and sent. Shut up and pay me, you bastards. Let's fucking
I
hope
agree.
so. Alyssa got about 361 words. Slay. And then we hit the commotion for the bookmarks. I need to paint myself a bookmark too. I've got scraps of watercolor paper. Oh, lovely.
Perfect.
Shout out to my clit. Yep. Me.
What?
I think it was,
Did I say
you said-
that?
You know what? Oh wow.
I think it was like Claire something. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Like when you were saying shout out to my friend Claire or whatever. I think it might have been something.
I think it's my Claire friend or something.
Yeah, your Claire friend. Shout out to my Claire friend.
Wow.
Are you okay, Ms. Mo?
Yeah, I was gonna come in and say something because I was like distracted, and then I came back to you guys talking about that comment. And I was like, whoa, okay.
And it's coming from the woman who said P word live on.
Oh come on, that is so tame compared to what you guys talk about.
The clit?
Wait, excuse me. Why are there 30 people here? Excuse me.
Everyone wants
Hello?
the moral support on this one.
Wait, no, I need us to do roll call. Everybody,
Roll call. I'm
leave.
Brandy. I'm
Roll
Tammy.
call.
And
leave a little-
I'm Link.
Is there a tennis racket emoji? Or is there a tennis ball emoji? Everybody
Tennis
leave.
ball emoji.
Everybody leave a tennis ball emoji. This is roll call. Even the lurkers. You don't need to type out a comment. Just somebody left. Somebody got scared that I was doing roll call.
So you don't need to do anything you don't want to.
It's true. Yeah, this is a
but
free country.
oh,
for now.
another person left. Wow. Okay, never mind. The lurkers were like,
Wow.
bye.
Fuck off.
Thanks a lot,
I'm not
Wallace.
falling for this.
And Cat, shout out. Hope you're
And
doing well in
Cat,
2025.
our favorite lurker. I feel like Ancat's not. I mean, Ancat's like a lurker by,
That's a lurker.
but Ancat is. Ancat though comes when called, and that I appreciate that about you, Ancat.
AnCat is a lurker because AnCat watches us on a television and it's hard to type, which I get.
Oh, that's fair.
I think.
Does that mean I have
AnCat.
to put on the beauty filter?
Oh, maybe. Wow. Lots
Touch
of
of my
people.
appearance. There you go.
Hi, DW. Jeez,
I
can
want
we
that
look at these
20
odds?
That's why I said put a
2003.
tennis ball. Sometimes when I do roll call, I ask people to like type out a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like, no, I
Look how
understand that
beautiful I
lurkers.
look.
Beautiful.
That's how you always look to me, Steve.
Well, do you wash your glasses often? Could
Yeah,
be butter. I'm just saying.
Mala's playing table tennis. Table tennis? Table tennis. I need to be sedated. I came back from breakfast and it's tennis mania. Welcome to my life, Sasha. Yeah. Let me see if I missed anyone's
Also, Emily,
things.
to circle jerk back to your comment about bookmark holder, the only reason I thought of this as a bookmark holder is because I googled how to store your bookmarks, and a Reddit thread said like, I keep them on a jar in my shelf. I was like, wait a minute, I have a jar that's available.
I love how southern that
Yeah,
person
that was
is.
so funny.
And then I was like, just shoving them in something. Obviously,
There you go.
it's a solution, so I can just store this on my bookshelf. So, and that's how that came to be. Sorry,
I love
I'm
that.
pretty sure
Also,
that
I
Reddit
did.
commenter was Texan or
Oh,
Southern.
oh.
There you go.
Also, I did count, and I know that there are 7 of you who have not answered the roll call. So,
Wow.
And you don't have to if you don't want to.
You don't have to. I'm running the stream. You don't have to announce yourself. I hope we made you laugh, though, with the roll call. Lavender says, I'm working my main country's religion. I've decided they have historically been animist, but over the last several decades, a polytheistic religion has taken hold alongside of it. Interesting.
I love like a good collection of deities in a pantheon is the old gods, and then like the singular thing is the new god. Ugh.
Yeah.
Social
me too.
commentary, knock knock, who's there? It's me. I want more.
can I say something so controversial in this modern world?
Yes.
Okay, do I
My
need to brace
computer's gonna
myself?
die, but I'm listening.
This is just something I've been thinking about a lot recently for no particular reason. But you know how
Okay.
there's like, you know how there's like a lot of philosophical quandaries that come up in a monotheistic belief system, because then it's like, well, then our God allows evil things to happen, and then you have like, oh, okay, but that's because he allows for, or it allows for free will, and but then it's like, but that like feels inherently evil when someone is like, oh, God, like there's like this famous song by this British
Big
comedian.
Mirror Church, Hosier.
No, it's a British comedian called Tim. I forget, not Tim Horton, but
Tim
that's
Munchkin.
not a But anyway, it's called "Thank You God," and it's about this conversation that he had with this man in Australia whose mom went to church and was gonna have to have cataract surgery, and the church prayed over her, and then her cataracts went away, and he was like, "That's proof, that's proof." And then Tim Minchin. And the song is like, yeah, God definitely, spends his time doing cataracts of white Australian middle class women and not dealing with the AIDS epidemic or dealing with any of this other stuff, right? And so I was like, actually, if you think about it, a polytheistic belief system accounts for that, right? Like you don't have that quandary in your worship then, because you aren't giving all power to one being. You are saying, this is a being I believe in. I believe in what this being represents. I'm going to worship this being. But you also are acknowledging that there are other beings with power out there that can be the bad actors. And I just think that's really interesting. I don't know. I've just been thinking about that recently, because
I don't think that was that controversial.
Oh, maybe it's not. But like in this modern age, that's such a like monotheism is really a huge thing in Western culture, right? And so, but it is also a huge philosophical quandary of the idea of, can God be like a monotheistic God? Can a monotheistic God be truly? Wow, there are now 31 people in roll call. Anyway, during philosophy class, can a monotheistic God be truly benevolent if it's this all-powerful being that allows truly awful things to happen, but then in a way you can solve that moral crisis by having a polytheistic belief? I don't know. I just think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting.
I think generally just humans are shitty people. So
But what does that have to do with what I was saying? I was talking about gods.
in terms of free will, like if God gave us free will, we obviously free to do what we will,
Yeah,
and
but
we
like
choose
cancer,
violence.
but cancer isn't caused by free will. There's a lot of terrible things that happen that aren't caused by humans.
Is it not though? Like if God created humans, wouldn't like the evolution be God's work? So in many ways, it's like you make a software and then like 2 billion years later something goes wrong.
Well, but and that's like the divine clockmaker is a totally valid belief. The idea that somebody designed this and then kind of stepped away and is watching it all unfold. But then inherently, then there is no comfort in that either. Like there's no despair in that because there's no like idea that God is evil and is out to get you or anything like that. But there's no comfort in that either because that God doesn't care about you. You know, that God is just a scientist watching their experiment.
If you love something, set it free.
I feel like we're losing the plot. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't think we ever had the plot, Wallace. I'm going to be so.
Do we even
real.
have plot? I'm just
I
gonna
don't-
back away.
Fair
I
enough,
mean,
maybe.
yeah, no, yeah. Let's just. I don't know. I don't believe in God, so to me this is all theoretical. But
Oh, that's fair.
I do think like if the universe was made by someone and they stepped away, then cancer like would be like just a natural evolution of thing, and like not interfering. The clockmaker, whoever the clockmaker might be or not be.
Mhm.
Uh,
I guess my actual controversial take is that I was raised monotheistic and then became agnostic. And then after the Camino became more spiritual, and then just because of, habit, kind of that spirituality led to a more monotheistic spirituality. But now I'm sort of like, I don't know, there's something about polytheism that actually kind of makes sense to me. Or at least it makes me sit less uncomfortably with the idea of a creator that has, full control over everything and then allows all these terrible things to happen. I don't know.
I mean, we are in full of control of ourselves as humans, and terrible things still happen. So
But
that's my
sometimes,
stance.
but I don't. What does that have to do with anything that I'm saying, though?
I think you
I'm just
both are
saying.
saying very similar things that are just running parallel to each other. I think
Yeah,
you guys are having the same conversation. I think you guys are both uncomfortable with the same things, and you're saying similar things in different ways. Is at least what I am interpreting.
I have no clue.
Me neither. I don't fully understand
Wallace
what
is saying
Steve was
she's
trying
not-
to.
Well, Wallace is saying that she's not. I think that you're not comfortable with this meddling God who is controlling everything and making bad things happen, but also making good things happen.
It's not even about making bad things happen. It's like the idea of allowing bad things to happen, Like that's kind of what it is, right? It's like I have an inherently lived an extremely blessed life. And I feel like people who live blessed lives, can feel that they are #blessed. But then it's like, well, then why isn't everybody #blessed? You know? So I'm just sort of, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Even though you've been and maybe this is out of line, but even though you've been #blessed in a lot of ways, that doesn't mean that there's not bad things that have occurred. I think that's where I fall on the whole, like, life is full of nuanced gray, and there's so much stuff that happens out of our control and within our control, and bad things that happen because we're imperfect people and other people are imperfect, and life would be boring and if we were all perfect. And like, there's the free will. I am very much a free will believer. Like, I believe so strongly in free will. That's why I can't be a Presbyterian. Because my brother had.
What's wrong with the Presbyterians? Wait,
there's nothing wrong with Presbyterians. I got into a big not fight. I got into an argument, a philosophical argument.
A debate, if you will.
A debate, yes. Because my brother became his wife is Presbyterian. His wife is Presbyterian, and she, my brother, we were raised Methodist for context.
Oh my God,
and my brother, my brother went to basically like learning, like, what would you call it, like classes to learn about what Presbyterians specifically believe. And he believes the Presbyterian juice. It sounds bad, I don't know.
I know what you're saying, but
yeah,
you know,
the
the phrasing.
the Presbyterian doctrine.
The
And one of the
script.
things that Presbyterians believe strongly in is that there is no free will, really. And that's a very simplified version of it. I'm so sorry if you're Presbyterian. I don't want to get into this, but and there's so much more nuance to this, and much as there's much nuance to every branch of every religion ever. But essentially, that's what it kind of boils down to. And that's kind of the main difference between Methodists and Presbyterians, is Presbyterians have a much stricter view on what free will is, whereas my personal belief, I don't call myself a Methodist anymore, but my brother and I got into a big conversation about this, and that's why I was like, okay, I can never be a Presbyterian, because I just fully do not agree with the rigidness of how they believe that, like rigidness of not the lack of free will, but they don't believe as much in the free will. And someone who is Presbyterian could explain this to you much better than I could, because I am not Presbyterian and I have no interest in being one. My brother could explain it better. My brother's Presbyterian and goes to a
Brother
Presbyterian
Eyeballs?
church.
Is he available?
Brother Eyeballs, are you in the chat? Are you one of the 31? God, if he was, please leave.
This is not for you.
Not for you. Anyway, so I'm very firmly a free will.
I love how we're having this religious conversation, but the comment pulled up is about mercury pollution.
Because I was going through what everyone did for their sprint. Okay, this was the last one.
I derailed it. I'm sorry, I derailed it.
Which was Froggy, who read a few pages on a thesis on mercury pollution, because my professor thinks it's a productive idea to make us do a 40-minute presentation on the thesis. All
Is
of
it
you
bad, Froggy? Is the jury still out? Call in.
I think mercury pollution is pretty bad. I would go with yes, especially for frogs.
Ava, what the heck is happening in your corner of the woods?
Wait, what? Oh,
Her husband is in the hospital.
Yeah.
Speedy
Yeah.
recovery, Eva.
yes, speedy recovery. Let's see what people are saying. I have a great memory. I do. I know.
Ah.
I'm here for you, Ann Cat. It isn't me, Jesus. Depends on it. So controversial yet so brave.
Well,
I love
according
that. Cryptic gaze.
yeah, this is possible deniability. This is an AI voice. This is not Wally's
my
Wally's
God.
Snow left a long time ago.
Is the devil a god? If you're Christian, no, he is not a god.
But like this is a Wikipedia rabbit hole I fell under, that the devil, like the idea of Christian devils, they were gods. They were just like Persian gods, and like Beelzebub, I think, is the name of an actual. Well, no, I'm gonna get this all wrong.
Are you thinking of Baal?
No, everybody. I just need everybody to listen
That's
to me
D&D.
with grace
That's
here.
also
I am not a religious expert, but I have read that. Okay, you know what it was? I was watching The Exorcist. Okay,
Oh God.
and the demon that not infects, possesses that girl is an actual religious entity from the Middle East. And I fell into this rabbit hole of how most demons, like named demons, are actual other tribal religious entities that then, were villainized by the main religion at the time because they were others, right? They were othered. And so they were projected as evil. But then you go and you look up the history of the demon, like that's meant to be this huge evil thing in The Exorcist. And this demon was like the protector of pregnant women and travelers. And, so it's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's because in the Bible, there's the famous phrase, "Thou shalt have no gods before me."
Mhm.
And so the worship of those things, people said, oh, it's evil of you to worship other creatures, other entities. And so that's how it's kind of down the line. It's now been, taken and changed and corrupted for power purposes, as with all entity, trying to tread carefully here. Any large organization, I'll say, tends to do that, whether it is religious or not.
Yeah.
whether it's religious or not. It happens with governments. It happens with religions. It happens in large groups of random people who live in Utah. Also
It
religious, but
on internet.
on the internet. Look at us and our 28 closest friends.
Yeah.
We're a family.
And we've
We're
lost Ava, understandably. It was like, oh y'all, I can't handle this.
I'm sorry.
conversation.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry,
understand
Ava.
that.
I'm so sorry. I said this was going to be light, and here it isn't.
I mean, it's an interesting conversation, though.
It is intriguing. Holding space for polytheism.
That's exactly it, Mullen. There's a part, I just remember being a little kid and being like, like the Greeks and the Nordic people believing in all these little gods, like what idiots. And now I'm sort of sitting here and I'm like, actually, I get it. The philosophy of it makes sense. Where you're like, well, that like just commented that your God can either be all powerful or all good. They cannot be both. And that makes sense to me, actually.
Yeah, I think it's always difficult for me, who's like, it says in the Bible that God created us from his their own image. And so it's almost like within that, I'm like, how can it's the whole thing of like an immovable object meets an omniscient, or what is it? There's a word, all powerful, which it's a paradox of like, could an all powerful God,
object?
Yeah, could an unstoppable force actually move an immovable object? Because if it's unstoppable, it won't stop. But if it's immovable, it won't move. That's why it's complicated. And like
Schrodinger's
people
physics.
you have these conversations. Like we are not philosophers either. We're just three idiots on the internet, just shitty chatting.
True. Literally so true.
So everyone take everything.
We should honestly probably yoink this, not gonna lie.
I don't know. Have we said anything controversial?
I don't know.
If you would like me to.
Enough to make Ava leave.
But Ava's going through a lot right now. I can understand wanting to
That's fair.
I've already plus Ava's already downloaded the stream. So we're the only cult I need. Is Reads with Rachel in the chat? Call in fellow deconstructed evangelical. Yeah. Oh, there we go. A lot of research for the art.
Fun. Colin, I would love to chat with you about the history of ancient religions.
Well, it falls down a rabbit hole and grabs our collar, she falls.
Sorry, guys.
Hi, Lindsay. Good morning. By philosophical philodendrons. Signed down just in time for religious drama.
Sorry.
Kool-Aid. You were into it. Predetermination. That's what it is. Predetermination. Thank you, Selah. That's what Protestants believe sorry, I keep saying Protestants. It's not Protestants. Presbyterians believe, and I do not personally. We don't need to get into that.
She says, after having gotten into it for 30 minutes.
No, I didn't talk about
Not you specifically, but us collectively
okay.
talking about religion.
Yeah, religion. Yes, predetermination is exactly what I disagree with personally. But again, none of us are, and I don't think anyone here is young enough to be specifically influenced or not. Everyone here who I've seen tends to take us in good faith, and I think that's what this conversation ultimately is because we're just exploring different aspects of different things, and we can't cover every single thing at once. And
do you know what I love?
Little thing.
Can I say something?
What?
I love.
No. You've run out of saying something. No, I'm kidding.
That's fair.
No, go on.
And I love Froggy is still following up on mercury pollution.
Which I wanted to know. I was coming to this next. Okay, I promise, Froggy. I was curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very interested in it. Go ahead, Wallace. What were you gonna say?
No, that's literally what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I love that we've had this whole philosophical religious conversation, and Froggy's also on mercury pollution. I think I love that. Look at that picture. Look at that actual little frog. Is that new?
No, this is Froggy. This is who I imagine is sitting at the computer.
Me too. Ribbit.
That's so cute.
Mercury pollution is exceedingly bad, and actually, it's also worse for frogs because they absorb things from the environment more easily than other creatures. They're stinking more permeable.
I once saw an animated thingamajig of some environmental group situation showing how the world would look if we didn't have frogs, and it was disgusting.
Oh,
I love frogs.
frogs are
Me
so
too.
cute.
So upsetting.
Goblin mode, the book that I got about how best to enter goblin mode, frogs were a big part of that.
I love frogs. I was obsessed as a child with poison dart frogs.
Oh,
Like,
sure. Very
I'm
cool.
obsessed with them. They're so cool. I think they're amazing. We went to the zoo. There were two animals because I was a quirky girl as a child. There were two animals that I was obsessed with, and I wanted to go to the zoo to see so bad, and I did when I was like 10, maybe.
Yeah.
The first was poison dart frogs, and I stood at the because obviously it's a zoo. They're encased in glass. In case you didn't know, in case you've never been to a zoo before. And I remember I stood in front of the glass and just stared at the frogs for like 25 minutes.
Oh, that's cute.
And I watched them hop around, and they're so cute. And I was like, I know you'll kill me if I touch you, but you're so cute. I love a poison dart frog.
What was
And
the
the
other
second
one?
animal is puffins. I was obsessed with them.
Oh,
Puffins are the cutest.
They're so cute, and they sound like chainsaws. They literally sound like a chainsaw. And I was so upset because we went to the day we went to the zoo. Actually, this was the aquarium, so maybe this was two separate times. But the time we went to the aquarium, they had taken the puffins out to go to the vet for their checkups, and I literally was so sad. I was crying in front of the puffin exhibit because I wanted to see the puffins. And my parents were like, "Okay, we're gonna go see the rest of the aquarium. Let's get to see the rest of the fish. Get to touch the manta ray or whatever." And we heard over the intercom system, like we were literally like getting ready to leave. We heard over the intercom system that the puffins were back, and we sprinted to the puffin exhibit. And my parents let me stand there and look at the puffins and talk to the puffins for like 45 minutes. It was great.
That's so
I
cute.
I love puffins, and I love poison dart frogs.
I want to go to an aquarium. Is there an aquarium near me? I'm gonna look it up.
I love aquariums. Aquariums are so cool.
Oh, there is.
Laura coming in hot with the poison dart frogs, one of my favorite too. I love them. Also, Kagehime would like to know, Froggy, where's the pollution come from? Mining?
Did you say Mars?
Mining?
No.
Mining. My parents wouldn't let me have a pet as a kid, but they would let me kidnap frogs from the woods. Keep them in an aquarium for a day or two. I used to dig up earthworms to feed them. That's so cute. Did you have to release them back into the wild after you're done? I haven't seen puffins IRL. They're so cute. Their feet are so funny because they got like big like duck feet. They're so cute. And they sound like chainsaws. Puffins.
I just know them from, as we all know, Wallace, the Swan Princess.
Oh, yes.
A
Which-
puffin is actually... Go ahead.
Well, aren't puffins like native to Iceland and stuff like that? So what were they?
Yes.
What was that puffin doing? And oh, I guess doesn't the Swan Princess technically take place in Russia?
No
Oh.
clue.
Like, isn't that the vibe culturally?
It's very Rasputin coded, the villain.
Yeah.
But there's puffins in Maine as well. I think
Oh. I didn't know that.
and yeah, and that's how puffins are the reason I found out that like when it says like adopt an animal, adopt a tiger, adopt a lion, adopt a thing, like you're
Yeah.
not actually like obviously like, and I was a child, but like that's how I found out like adopting didn't actually mean like adopting and having as like your pet.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to
Got
adopt
it.
a puffin. I wanted to adopt a puffin, and we looked online, and I was like, "So when are we gonna get the puffin?" And my mom was like, "Well, you're just sponsoring a puffin to like
Yeah.
live and be
Yeah.
taken care of." And I was like, "But I want
What
to get
does
a
it
puffin."
mean?
Oh.
What does it mean?
Anyway,
Poor little baby Katie.
I know.
Are- Is
but I
this?
still love puffins?
I was gonna ask, does this puffin obsession stretch into adulthood for you?
It's not so much obsession anymore, but I do love a puffin. I do love a puffin. They're just so cute. And I love penguins too. I was a penguin and puffin girl. But I was a puffin girl, I think because I was the quirky, like everyone loves penguins. Everyone knows what a penguin is. But do y'all know what a puffin is? And I was that kid in class talking about the puffin. Me. Same
They
with
love
the with
what?
starving kids in Africa.
Wait. Oh no, girl. No. That's
so
hilarious.
funny. Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my god. But I don't know how to say it. I've only ever read this word. Quokka?
Quokka, a quokka.
Quokka?
Mhm.
They're so cute. They
Isn't this the thing that everybody says Twister's guy looks like? What's his face?
Glenn Powell?
Yeah, a quokka. Isn't that what they say?
Oh, I don't know. I know that tennis players go to like this quokka habitat and always take selfies with them, and that's really cute. That's how I know what quokkas are. I read that koalas are so dumb that if you take eucalyptus leaves off of their branches and set it in front of them, the koalas won't recognize them as food because they're not in a tree.
Oh.
That's so funny. Oh, poor koalas. I'd read pandas. I have fallen down a cute rabbit hole animal now. Cute animal rabbit hole now. Reading comprehension.
Rabbit hole animal.
My obsession used to be axolotls. They're just so sticky cute.
Oh, no. So not like true axolotls, but up at the lake that I go to every summer, there are like mud guppies that look so much like large axolotls that we can find over by the island. They're really fun.
I love the axolotls. They put axolotls in The Sims.
Oh yeah, they did. That's right. That's a collection that my girlies need to finish collecting.
They're so cute. I love axolotls too. Wendy went to a zoo that had polar bears once, and I didn't even think about it as we were going because it was late fall. And when we got there, the exhibit was closed for them to hibernate. No, the polar bears. I love polar bears. The Pittsburgh, I think it's the Pittsburgh Zoo, has an underwater tunnel that's like below, and it obviously has a tunnel, and it shows you it above the tunnel is the polar bear exhibit, which is above ground, so you can see it above ground, like if you're walking around up on the top of the aquarium or on top of the zoo in like the regular part of the park. But if you go down below, you can actually see the polar bears swimming around in the water and stuff, and like, look at them closer because they'll like throw like toys and fish and stuff, and they'll like dive down into the water, and you can see them better from like the glass tunnel. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm a bad person for laughing. We all were laughing. Thank you for laughing at my child.
Bye, Sayla.
Bye, Sayla. Thank you for the anecdote. It was so funny.
That was really funny.
Froggy says, mining is one of them, definitely one of the big ones, but it's also just industry in general, like metal production, fossil fuel combustion.
Boo.
The gold industry. Extracting gold from the ground is much easier with mercury, even though now it's meant to be illegal. People still do it.
It's gonna be a strange twist of fate. Yeah, I mentally checked out. I was here to work, but it's been 2 hours.
I'm sorry. It's been an hour and 38 minutes. Yeah, big yikes on the mercury. Wow, koala brains look like chicken breasts. Apparently, it's where the term smooth brain comes from. Wow. Yes, koalas, eucalyptus trees leaves are so poor in nutrients and calories that they theorize that the reason koalas have such small brains because their poor diet. Oh, that's fascinating. I love the smell of eucalyptus, so I get it.
Yum.
So good. There'll be no use of mercury in my gold mine story. Oh. But you could put it in, Susan.
If they're the bad guys.
I don't know what the plot of your novel is, but if you needed a reason to go mad, mercury is the reason that people go crazy.
And it's a short story?
I do love a good madness.
I don't know if this is a short story or if it's a novel. I know it's a horror. But yeah, that's what hatters, like people who made hats, would use mercury to make the hats or something like that. And so, yeah, that's why the Mad Hatter is mad. It's because of mercury poisoning. At least I think it is. Someone fact check me.
Yeah, the steam from ironing whatever they used the mercury treatment on, I think that's what made their brain slushies.
Brain slushies. All right, we're going to do a 25-minute sprint again. This time, we're going to use this bad boy.
Whoa, goop.
Oh.
Break. Oh, that was so quick.
Yeah, woof. They were vaping the mercury.
Oh, damn, that's intense.
This is a novel. Closed gold mine uses as a tourist site. Okay.
I have a closed silver mine from An abandoned silver mine.
Ooh, look at you guys, soul siblings, book siblings. I always thought marsupials were dumb because their jaws need to harden so early in life. Oh, never heard of that. I didn't know that. Finished major edits, so I'm starting line edits today. Maybe querying next weekend. Oh my god, Sasha.
Fingers crossed, toes crossed.
Every single thing crossed. But yes,
Blood
we're gonna do 25
clenched.
minute sprint, so you can do your line edit, Sasha. And Susan can write about her gold mine.
And so we can write words in our novels.
Yes, good luck. 3. I can't hear you, babe. 3?
3,
Oh, I can hear you. Okay.
3,
2, 2, 3. Oh,
2,
okay. She'll be back.
1.
We're live.
Didn't she had out of house activities to attend to?
She did, but she canceled them because she rammed her knee into her fireplace. Were we live when she told me that? I don't think we were. Oops, whatever. Yeah, so she canceled her thing. So, hello, are you back? Can we hear you?
It had connected to the AirPod that I lost somewhere in the night, so that's why.
Not the
In the dark
AirPod.
of the night, nobody finds it.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. What'd you do? How'd you do, Ms. Mo?
Good. I finished the tax evasion. I finished
Tax
the
evasion.
task I was locked in on, and then I started cleaning up, and I was like, ugh, I have never in my life not watched an inauguration. So I turned it on, and the first thing that was said was so terrible that I immediately turned it off again.
Do I even want to know?
Basically, I'll put it in the private chat just for if there's anybody who's trying to avoid it. I don't want to.
Okay. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Steek, how'd you do?
Ooh, not great. 4 words.
Oh no, 4 words? Okay, better than 0.
Yeah.
For more than
I
0
just-
even.
Yeah, I'm just at a point where I don't know. It's taken me a month to write these 2,800 words for this scene, and I just don't know why.
Sorry, just read what was put in the chat. Would you like to chat about it? Would you like to talk about what's going on? The vibe, the feeling?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know my thoughts. I think my thoughts is like it's not great, so why bother? But then I'm like, but it's not supposed to be great. It's supposed to be a first draft. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. And then I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. The words are bad. So it's just what's the point?
Are you struggling with like the transition between like one action scene and another? Like, or are you trying to
There's a major character death coming up that's been talking about for a month now. So I'm like, is it just because I don't want to write that death? Is it because I don't know how that death happens? Is that like what's stopping me? Is it just because I wrote a bunch of words in November that I'm like can't seem to like? Did I spend my spoons, so to speak, on this manuscript for now? Should I go collecting more spoons, or should I just diligently craft my own spoons and pass them out as I go forward? So I don't know.
I'm sorry. It's tough.
Yes, I
It's
see.
tough to get through.
Yeah.
Job like spoons. Will you collect some spoons for Steve? Oh, Chris is complaining. And I was watching the first run. I don't think I said what I did during the first run, but the first run I was rewatching our Yoinked stream. And I was writing down all of the things that were said in there and putting down some notes. And now I'm going through the manuscript and I'm adding, changing some stuff. Luckily, it's kind of towards the end of Act 1 that I've written that I'm going to change. But I did add, I was reading a scene. It's a scene where Octavia is talking to Livia. And Livia's talking about her current boyfriend, who is not the guy that she's going to end up with. And I made a very funny little kind of reference to Octavia being like, well, I hope Livia doesn't date his older brother, who I dislike. And little do you know, Tabby, little do you know. LOL. You're going to be pissed about that one, girl.
We listen and we don't judge.
Except Octavia's very much judging. Anyway, I'm going to go through the comments quick, and then we're going to actually depart because Anna and Malin are doing their rogue stream. Depending on how long they go, and if we're still feeling, we could go rogue again, guys. That's the thing. You never know when we're going to go rogue.
This is true.
Double rogue?
Wait, before you start doing the comments, may I get the council's opinion on something?
Always. I'd love to give my opinion.
I'm so opinionated.
If
Literally.
you were in a bullet journal for books, what color would you assign to first of all, would we call Remarkably Bright Creatures literary fiction? That's what it felt like it was trying to be to me.
Yes.
Don't know her.
So just for context, right now I have green is my science fiction fantasy color, red is obviously my romance color, and gray is anything nonfiction. And now I'm thinking these are the colors. Oh no, that's the gray for that. Sorry. These are the colors that we can pull from for literary fiction. What do we think?
I feel like peach next to the
Red is kind of the cover for me.
This
The orange,
one?
maybe.
For literary fiction. For the whole
Fiction.
year.
Orange. To me.
It's orange.
Yeah,
like this color. Okay.
that feels like a book club color to me.
Okay. Thank you.
I feel like Reese Witherspoon would pick that color.
She
Okay.
would.
And she's a literary fiction book club girly.
That is fair. A fair.
If not the literary fiction book club girly.
Yes. Yes. I would. Yes. Everyone is agreeing that it is litfic, by the way.
Okay. Peach for litfic.
Peach
All right,
for
friends.
Yes.
Miranda wants to know what the other
Anyway,
colors
I finished it last night for anybody who's curious.
Can you give us
That's
how
my
many
fourth
stars?
book. That's my fourth book of the year.
Can you tell us how many
Hey,
stars?
Icarus, you want to not be doing that, buddy? Icarus, whatever. What? Sorry, how many stars?
Yeah.
No. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm discussing that with myself during the next while you guys chat. Anyway, thank you for the council's advice. You can go.
Miranda would like to see the other colors first. If you could.
It's fine. It's fine. She wants us to move on.
Oh, okay. We move, as we say. Let's see. Hello, Miley. Apologies. We are going to be leaving shortly. Actually, I'm going to pull up the sprint. If someone could also maybe with a wrench do that. Or I can do it.
I'll do it. Or not.
Here it is. I got it. Who will be fast first? I got it. Hold on. Here we go. We're all gonna pop into this sprint. Once we're done, we're gonna go watch Malin and Anna do their rogue. Speaking of Anna, hurried home and heated up some lunch. Good. Gotta eat before you sprint. Kakahime got 177. Susan got almost 500. Holy shit. Alice got 533. Wow.
Dang.
Losing an AirPod in the dark of the night is so relatable.
Oh yeah.
This is why I don't wear those anymore. And whatever. Like I'm just not a fan of those personally.
That's why I'm saving up. I have a cash envelope saving up for like overhead headphones. I hear they can be uncomfortable to sleep in, but I'm wondering if I can really sleep through anything. And I'm wondering if I have those, then I won't lose my AirPods as much.
I don't know, but maybe I just have weirdly shaped ears, but I find it's easier to sleep in these than it is with the other ones because they kind of the other ones hurt my ears more.
They do because I'm a side sleeper. And so then they get really fully pressed into the, Okay.
Yeah. And these
Are you sleeping with earbuds?
Because my cats are very active between the hours of 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And so if I don't sleep with noise canceling headphones with white noise playing, I won't go to sleep until they go to sleep, which is around 3:30. So
yeah. Froggy is still reading the Mercury thesis. Can't wait to hear more about it. Lavender's doing a bunch of research into pre-Islamic Arabian religions. That's really cool. I love doing religious research. In a side bubble universe, I would be a history teacher, or in a side bubble over that, I would be a museum curator. So,
oh, my big dream was to be a museum curator when I was a child.
I switched. I was going to be a history teacher, and then I switched to just straight history, and then I switched, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be a museum curator, and then I learned how fucking hard it is to do that, and there's no job, so then I became a writer.
I was going to first be an architect because I played a lot of Sims as a child, and was like, I love this. I could do this as a job. Come to find out, being an architect is a lot more than just playing around in Sims. So I was like, okay, that's not for me.
Shockingly, yeah.
Then I wanted to be a marine biologist, as all queer kids do at some point.
Yes.
Then I'm like, I hate the ocean. I don't want to work at this. Ew. And then I got into the museum curator stage because I watched The Mummy. I'm like, I could do this professionally. Come to find out, museum curation is not running around in pyramids finding treasure with hot men. So then when I was applying for college, I was sitting next to a girly pop who was applying for a healthcare profession. I'm like, fine, I'll do that.
Yeah, there you go.
And your life was decided, but you're so good at it. So, maybe
you don't know that.
I do know that, Steve. You literally won an award. So
My ward won an award, not me specifically. I could be I could be the weak link of a chain.
The amount of times that I've come to you and been like, hey, I'm having a little minor freak out about this thing. Can you explain it to me? And you have patiently and delicately done that for me lets me know that I think you would be, that I believe that you're good at your job.
Yeah.
Because you have never once said to me, you're a stupid hoe. Google it.
What? I did?
Have you guys?
No, you've never said that. You've never said, Google it, you stupid hoe.
I was like, that does sound like something I would say, but I don't remember this.
No, you've never said that to me.
Gotcha.
The thumbnail for the next stream is incredible. Mullen, Anna.
It's so wintry.
It's giving
so
cool girl.
aesthetic.
It's giving like I just want to be y'all's best friends.
It's so beautiful. And then there's me doing a fucking Glee.
I'm sorry, Wallace, but you were stuck with our aesthetic.
I like our aesthetic too, because that's the brilliance of having the Troublemaker channel, is that we can do all this nonsense here, but then I can have all my aesthetic stuff over on my channel. I feel like the last thumbnail I made was really good because I've been getting a lot of randos arriving and they've been like, oh, I'm so excited to have finally found a cozy writing channel. I'm like, welcome, thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely what we are.
Yeah.
Wendy loaded the dishwasher and listened to music, and I'm just so in love with several of the latest Snow Patrol songs. Oh my god, I didn't even know they did this.
Oh my god, I was like, Paw Patrol make music? But yeah, Snow Patrol.
I've been listening to a lot of Epic, the like latest one that's come out, Epic soundtrack, or Epic the musical, which is about the Odyssey. It's like a musical version of the Odyssey.
You are Athena, goddess of the arena.
Yeah. And the most recent one came out, which is the Ithaca saga, which is basically Odysseus going absolutely fucking apeshit on all the people, all of the suitors who are
naked, might I add.
Yeah, naked. And it's
so funny
to me. And oh my god, the villain song that's in this saga set, there's like 4 or 5 songs, and the villain song is so good, but it's so creepy, but it's so like addictive to listen to anyway.
Literally only heard
if you saw me singing
Athena song.
Yeah, Hold Them Down is the villain song from the last saga, and it is so creepy, but like if you were wondering what I'm jamming out to singing during that sprint, it was that song, which is not a good song to be singing, but LOL. Lizzie finished my statistics assignment. Good job. Well done. Couldn't be me. I hated statistics. Grayson got 601 words and is working on Suffolk Seaside. Yes, I'm so glad. Please bully me to do a job application next sprint. I'll try. You better be in that comments section, Grayson. But Bassa says it's the latter half of January, but I'm here making Blue Joe spreads. Am I procrastinating doing this instead of writing? Yes.
That's what I've been loving about my line a day journal, is that I don't have to set it up. It comes prefabricated. I just have to think. It's genius. And I love her.
Yeah. It's so great. I'm so glad of it. Thank you.
Sadly though, I've spilled an entire mug of coffee on her, so she's unusable at this point. Took me less than 2 weeks and she was destroyed. And like, that was that 5-year book. But I've ordered her a sister because I need to replace. So
yes, because the 5 years is not up.
Yeah, and I was like, should I just make paper mache out of this one and like make my own paper? But then I'm like, no, you don't have time.
Yeah, it could be a good thing after you finish your mittens.
That's fair.
But if you just
then
write
it,
it,
make a vest. Yeah.
Ooh, with the same pattern or a different pattern?
Different pattern.
I'm excited to see it. I love your knitting journey. I'm very interested to watch it.
I've been enjoying it.
I love it. What if you just write it however it comes out, and then the hump of that scene is out, and then you can go back and refine for work. Not the hump of that scene.
I'll hump my scenes. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna speed run people because I set a timer so I would stop. I need water, but the housemates are violently ill and I cannot venture into the unsafe zone. Oh, I'm so sorry, Madison. I almost said go drink some snow. Don't do that.
I almost thought I wasn't paying attention to the comments, so I thought she said the housemaids are violently ill, and I'm like, girly, why do you have your? Why? First of all, didn't know you were on that vibe. Secondly, why are
her and Ben
why are they work today if they're not feeling well? Give your staff the day off. Hello.
Oh god, Wendy says, I feel that state. I wrote so many words last week and I feel like I just ran out of road. Or like I came to a place in the road that wasn't on the map. I love this analogy, Wendy. Did I show you my eye mask with headphones? Oh, there
This
you go.
sounds amazing.
I got wireless overhead headphones for Christmas and it honestly changed my life. Oh, yeah. As a former cat owner, that is so relatable. Midnight to 2 a.m. pouncing every time. I
This is
just
for you,
accept that cat
Wallace.
sounds will be a part of my dreams.
Yeah, I'm too light of a sleeper. The first month I had them, as these two can attest to, it was really rough because I was not sleeping. And I I just become, as any normal human being would, I become more and more deranged the less decent night sleeps I get in a row. So, but I had to just come to the conclusion that whatever they get up to during those hours is none of my business. So I'll wake up and I mean, that's how good the sleep system is right now. You know, I've got noise canceling and white noise playing. And so I'll wake up and there will full on be a broken plate. There will be vomit. I wake up often, but here's the crazy thing.
The
I'm
joys
now
of
watching
motherhood.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and one of the girls was literally sleeping with like headphones in or something like that, and then somebody came into her apartment and assaulted her, and so now I'm like, oh my god, now I'm terrified. So yeah,
You need to be higher up in the terrain.
that's
in
the plan.
building.
I'm gonna try and get off the first floor really soon, because even though I love this studio, I do think it is now, I'm at a point where it is a daily anxiety of mine, that like being on the first floor. So
Yeah. Anna says, you are our best friends. Sorry, too late. Parasocial, too close to the sun.
I'm glad you think so.
See you later in the chat, Alice. If you like animatics, Neil Illustrator on YouTube does these incredible animatics for Epic. I have watched several of them. I love the animated versions. They're so cool. Goodbye, Sasha. See you in the next stream. Grayson says, not to brag, but my cats sleep through the night.
Oh, that's nice.
Amen. Miley says, amen. Whatever my monkey does in the night is not my circus. I need to hear things around me. Monsters under the bed and such.
Yeah.
See, I told you SVU would be bad for your peace.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
that is
Also, Katie, to answer your question, 3 stars, which again for me is
Yes,
is
pretty
decent.
good.
That's for me, 2.5 stars is where I'm like, yeah, I might recommend this to you. So anything above 2.5 stars, decent.
Yeah, it's a different. You have a different system.
I do have a different
than
rating
everyone
system.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna leave now. Any final words, friends? See you later. See you ever. See you maybe.
Jabberwocky.
I hope I see all 24 of you over at the Lazy Gang stream. That's what
true.
I hope.
If
We
not,
better.
it's
We'll be
still
counting. We'll be counting.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Mwah.
I'm not done with you.